Today we're going to be building a very unique house for a very unique sim couple. In fact, we're actually going to be building two houses connected by a bridge, which will be really fun because then we get to furnish each house differently. It's a bit of a case of opposites attract. So get yourself a tea. I'm having matcha. Just before we get into the video, let's thank our sponsor. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, which is Disney Dreamlight Valley. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know it is really difficult for me to genuinely get into other games. But there are a few games where I really do just love them and get into them, and Disney Dreamlight Valley is one of those games. I love the cozy feel of this game. I love that it's light, it's feel good. I love recognizing all of my favorite Disney and Pixar characters. And honestly, I just love chilling out and playing it, whether I'm playing it on camera with you guys or off camera in my own time. In fact, often I will hear James in the other room, his little controller moving, and I know he's playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I'm playing it at the same time, and I message him, I'm like, you play Disney Dreamlight Valley as well? And he's like, yeah. Gotta do those daily duties. Not only what makes this game awesome is obviously just chilling out with it, just feeling good and happy and easygoing, but also it just has so much depth. There's constantly different quests to do. There's new realms to unlock, new characters to bring into your valley to build their homes. There's your home to build and design. There's the store, there's cooking, finding out new recipes. There are events, dream bundles. There's even the DLC Eternity Isle, where you get a whole new island, a new story, a new tool, and I've had so much fun exploring that. I think the depth of the game, the amount of updates they have, just keeps the game really interesting. Speaking of updates and new characters, Mulan and Mushu have just joined the valley. I think the main thing is I just like chilling out, winding down, and just going to another happy place and enjoying it. So if it sounds like a game that you would like to check out, there'll be more information in the link down below. Thanks again to Disney Dreamlight Valley for sponsoring today's video. Jumping into Create a Sim, these are the sims we're going to be building for today. And this is something I used to do back in the day. If you've been a viewer for a long time, you'll remember that I always had sim clients that I would build a house for, and I'm kind of wanting to bring that back. So the family we're building for today is the Lim family, and this is a married couple. We've got Kristen Lim here, and Kristen is really into the arts and creativity. She loves color and just, yeah, she's just like an artsy sim. Now you will see that she is a loner, and this is going to be our theme today of a couple who are real introverts. The husband, Jackson, he's wanting to be an eco-innovator, so we'll do some of the eco-lifestyle pieces in his house, and he is socially awkward, again, a nod to being more introverted. And what inspired me to make this introverted couple were two things. Oh, they also have a cat. This is Cinnamon. It's more so Kristen's cat. But yeah, Cinnamon's just like a cute, loyal cat. And this was actually inspired because I heard Katya from Bold and the Beautiful say that she could never live with a partner. Like, she has to live in her own house. And I thought that was really interesting because once upon a time I felt that way until I met James, and then obviously we lived together. But years ago I also did another bridge house, and I had also told a story about a couple that lived in two houses connected by a bridge because they didn't want to live together. I think I might have made it a little bit more mysterious than that. But yeah, if you haven't seen that video, you should watch that because that's kind of a bit of a throwback. So we're going to be making two separate houses connected by a bridge for our very introverted couple who, although they love each other, they still need their own personal space, and they also have entirely different tastes and style. So I went ahead and I've built the house, or at least the exterior and the backyard, and then once we've done this as a sped up build, we're then going to go and furnish it together in real time. So if you're not huge on the speed builds, don't worry, we're gonna do some real-time furnishing. But sometimes I just like to entirely focus on the build, especially when it's a bigger build like two houses, because I can do it a lot more quickly than if I'm also speaking through the process as well. So that's why I sometimes do this. And I was inspired to do like two modern townhouses that are matching. However, they have slightly different color schemes that represent each of the characters we're working with. So for example, the first house where the artsy sim lives, her house is going to be white, and her partner's house is going to be darker color scheme, but they have the exact same shell or shape and a matching floor plan that is just flipped. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I love making like matching apartments or matching townhouses in slightly different colors. There's something almost therapeutic to me about building like that. It's just, I'm not sure what it is, but I just really enjoy it. It's satisfying in some way that it kind of matches, and it is also not coherent. I always forget the word. Cohesive, that's the one. Here is for speech, cohesive is visual. Okay, that's what you guys taught me because I always get my words muddled up. So yeah, we're going for this like angular contemporary style of house. It's 2-story because there's going to be a bedroom upstairs. And the reason why there is a bridge is because there's going to be a pool underneath, and also because the bedrooms are obviously, you know, an intimate space. I thought a bridge across to each bedroom was a nice idea too. So yeah, we're basically building the first house and then we'll build the second house in the exact same way. And then I'm gonna go and color coordinate them. So this is the outside shell. And there's also a nice front courtyard. I'm building in Newcrest, but I feel like this house is quite versatile. You could kind of put it anywhere and it just be a contemporary home. And the color scheme's going to be, this isn't the final wallpaper, but we are going to go like a rich, warm wood, contrasting with white walls. I love the eco lifestyle roofing style, that orange. One house will have the orange roof style and the other house will have the beautiful olive green. And then they have the front courtyard. There's also going to be a really generous backyard that they share, as well as, like I said, the pool area. There's also 2 undercover areas that one will be where a hot tub is, the other will be where a little barbecue area is. So they are sharing the outside. And I also Googled this, if it's like a thing that exists for other couples, and it totally does. There is a couple who live in a bridged home like this, where each couple has their own house. And I just thought that was so fascinating. I don't think, you know, there's anything wrong with living separately if you are a couple. I just think it's, yeah, interesting how everyone is so different. And I also thought it would be lovely to have lots of balcony areas. So there's a front balcony, which has a bit of a privacy screen using the wooden battens, because you could imagine if it was in a busy road, you might not want people being able to see into the balcony and furthermore into the bedroom. So that's why I did that. And then we're just doing a little bit of landscaping, some nice trees around the place. It's pretty simple. And then the pool area is pretty much done here. And of course, very important to do terrain painting and some gorgeous night lighting, which I'll also show you. But yeah, this is basically the final exterior of the build, and we are going to jump in together and make it look beautiful, furnished, and also suit the different Sims personalities as well, which I'm really looking forward to. I also want to add, if you guys have any Sims you would like to share with me and request to be some of my Sim clients, I would love to see them. Just share them on the gallery without any custom content with the hashtag Deligracy. And now and then, if I feel like I need inspiration for a build, I'm just gonna look up the hashtag, and if you can just explain in the description what kind of house they wanna live in. Is there a particular style? Do they have particular interests? Let me know, and it might even inspire you to build a house for them as well, or for you to explore the hashtag too. So looking at the houses, I think these look really cool, and I will upload them to the gallery without any custom content. So if you're on console, you'll be able to download these as well. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I feel like, should that be stone there? No, that's fine. I think the issue we're having is that this is meant to be white on that inside part. So we have house 1, which is obviously the lighter version, and then we have the darker version over here. Always curious to hear which house you would like to live in if you had a choice. And then this is the back of the houses too. Let's maybe change the time of day so we can, oh, that didn't really help at all. So yeah, I just went ahead and I put a hot tub over on this side. I always forget to use hot tubs in The Sims, not because they're a bad item, they're a great item to use in gameplay. It's just because I don't think I've ever really been into hot tubs for my personal use. We've also got a nice area over here, and then we've got our barbecue over there. And then in terms of balconies, I just put some workout equipment here and a telescope on one side, and then the other side has an artist canvas, an artist easel is what that is. And why is that so off center? And I love this little nook here. That's actually a really cute little spot. Let's check out our floor plans. Like I said, both houses are exactly the same other than the fact that the floor plans are flipped. And one thing that brings this couple together is they are both into meditation and yoga. So that's like where they are similar, because there's got to be some connection for opposites to attract, right? I'm really not sure exactly how we're going to use the floor plan, to be honest. All I know is that I've made room for a bedroom to be upstairs with a nice wardrobe here, but the rest, I don't know. So let's get into it. So Kristen likes color, a lot of soft colors. And I really like this wallpaper from Spa Day. And I haven't really used this orange color with the green color, but interestingly, these pair really nicely with this base game stone mosaic wall. So I kind of think that's a bit inspiring. Where originally I actually wanted the kitchen to be a galley kitchen along here, but it intersects the door, and also it wasn't gonna work with the upstairs part of the plan. So I think what we're gonna have to do is maybe go along this wall. Otherwise we could encase the stairs like this. So, you know, they're a little bit hidden. I don't mind that idea. The only thing is I don't think we should have space underneath the stairs. That seems a bit pointless, right? How would you dust under there? So we could just do stairs like this. And what that would allow us to do is utilize this as either like a TV wall or potentially a kitchen wall. I'm just gonna go ahead and use, what am I doing? Just a regular sized rug to see how we can even make this work. I like the idea of maybe this being a TV wall, because that would also mean we could put some kind of nice fireplace here. I really like this fireplace. We could do something like this and then, but then where is the TV gonna go? This is hard. Let's just put some placement furniture. This is not gonna be our final furniture choices, but let's just to get an idea of scale. We could do something like this, you know, and an armchair, whatever, I'll just use this one for now. So that could be our lounge area. And I guess we could have some kind of kitchen moment over here. Oh, actually an L-shaped couch could fit there. Could do a dining table like this, but it's very squishy, isn't it? Maybe a dining area could go, that's too squishy too. Dang it, why didn't I think about this floor plan at all? What if we were to actually put like a wall here? So this actually turns this into specifically a kitchen. Bam, bam, bam. Then you'd have a table here. I'm actually not sure if that fridge likes being so close to the chair though. Or we could do like a storage thing here. So this is like our kitchen dining area that goes out to this little patio section. You go nice hallway, bathroom on the right, and then in here is actually where a little lounge room is. And where do we think of that? I think that works quite well actually. And then they both get a decent amount of light in here. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from putting more windows in here. I just thought it might be like too many windows. So wait, if we're gonna do that in this house, we need to match the energy over here. So let me quickly do this. And then we also need to get the same staircase that isn't see-through, just in a darker color that will match our flooring. So we'll pop that in. Is that the right color? Maybe we'll go slightly more muted. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not dark enough. Times like these, I wish we had Sims 3 creator style. Okay, well, the first one that we picked is the best. And then, because I am often really bad at getting measurements right, I want to make sure I get it right. Okay, then we'll do a wall here. We're going to have some black feature walls in this house, just make it a little darker, because I know a lot of you guys really love a dark kitchen. Me, I'm more into lighter colors. Okay, so that's the kitchen there. And then I do want to mirror, I'll mirror it where the actual cabinetry goes, because if you were thinking about this being built at the same time, then the cabinetry will be the same, but we can furnish them differently. Okay, then we're gonna have a stove over this side, another cabinet here. Don't worry, we are not set on these colors or appliances yet. Little gap between the window. And that's the same, right? Ooh, where would we put the sink though? That's a good question. I'm gonna go Home Chef Hustle. I've been good, you guys. Lately, I haven't been using it in every single build. There was a while there where you guys were like, no more Home Chef hustle, please. All right, we got it, you guys. Now, do we want a fireplace in here, or is it just not necessary in this smaller house? There's two luxuries that I really do wish that I had. One is an electric fireplace, because I'm an asthma girl. Wood fireplace and smoke does not work for me. How sad is that? But an electric fireplace, now that I could get around. You know, I don't think the space is big enough. Like, maybe we need like a sleek modern one that's like built into a wall. That would be really handy to have in the game. In terms of this kitchen color, the green's actually really lovely. Otherwise, oh, this is like the same color as my jumper. Whoa. I can't decide if this jumper washes me out or not. Does it wash me out? Maybe a little bit. I don't know. It was one of those purchases where I was like, I'm just gonna try it and hope for the best. She does like soft colors, so let's go with the green. Maybe we can have slightly different colored cabinets if it works. The problem is matching the wood tone. We could go blue cabinets with the green lower cabinet for a bit of fun. Yellow, I don't know about the yellow and the green. The gray is fine, but it's gray. Oh, maybe we do the mauve. Yeah, why don't we live a little? You gotta live a little. So let's go with, do we want to do that? I think this is gonna be a little bit wide with our window. Or we could knock out a window and move the door across like that, which that's also fine, just a little bit less natural light, but I feel like there's lots of natural light anyway. And then that would actually mean that we can get a full counter in the side here. I'm just gonna match that to the other side as well. Pop that in, beautiful, beautiful. And then we can fit in a corner cabinet, which isn't actually a cabinet, it's a shelf. Did we want the fridge to be the mauve or the green? Ooh, I've never used this long cabinet and I love that we have a spot to put it. Yes, we're gonna change that color soon, don't worry. What I love about this kit is that the fridge fits in so beautifully and you can be a little bit experimental with colors. It is a good one. Sometimes I struggle to color match these shelves though, just because the shading's a little different. Like, I don't know, which is closer, that or that? I think it's technically that swatch, technically speaking. Oh, Home Chef Hustle is actually a stuff pack, not a kit. My bad. Sometimes I get kits and stuff packs really confused. Oh, we can put our lovely dish rack over here. We can have some fun plates, I think. I love this ciambella. You can tuck it right under the cupboard as if it's like an integrated range hood, or you can have it sit a little bit further down. I like to sometimes hold Alt and like align it more perfectly to the cupboards there. Okay, is there anything else we want in this kitchen? I do love the hanging shelves, but it doesn't obviously make sense in here. Is it? I mean, I guess you could do it over the dining table. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. I like it. We'll keep it in line with the mauvey color. Might do the yellow over here. I just want to change it. And then safety first, people. So what I've seen a few people do is they size the smoke alarm down so you can barely see it and then they hide it behind something. Honestly, I don't actually know if it works size down. I assume it does, but I'd just put it normal size behind a cabinet and that'll work. Yeah, if you're into hiding stuff, you can definitely do that. Now, dining table and appliances. So I think Kristen might be into tea. We love tea. Does she want to follow the color scheme of her kitchen? No, she wants to have a bit of color. So we're gonna tie in a bit of yellow here. Oh, we should have a dishwasher. Technically, we'll have to put it over here, but that's fine. Also, would any of you guys dream to have this setup where you have your own house, but you like live next to your partner? Or even a best friend? That would be really cool. Like if you don't have a romantic partner or you don't want a romantic partner, like just to live with next to your friend with a bridge would be awesome. I put a bin there. I wish bins could be built in because it kind of sucks they have to be out in the open like this. I think being an artist, she might display a couple of things. Actually, we can probably off the gallery look at some rooms. We'll go to rooms and look for paintings. because this way you can just use some paintings that someone else has done and put them in your house. And an amazing thing is, it looks like custom content, but these are not technically custom content. And you can get a whole heap of different artworks and whatnot. I try and find things that look like they are The Sims. Oh my gosh, look at these patchy pictures. Like some of these don't quite look like Sims to me. Okay, so this is a painting collection by Nax33. I'm not sure if we're gonna... See, this is the only problem when the room is too big for you to place. Oh, these are cool and they look kind of Max's match. So this is by Moises Rizzo. Okay, so then you just place the room, which is a wall here. Oh, they're gorgeous. And like I said, these are not custom content. Holy moly, they're huge though. They're big paintings. Well, to be fair, only a couple of them are. But yeah, we could have these on the wall to bring in a little bit of color. And then these smaller ones, this is how I got to this idea in the first place. We can like make it look like it's leaning on the shelf here. Although I'm struggling to place it. Might have to use my 9 key. There we go. Maybe there's a few kind of country looking items up here as well. What can we fit on this lower shelf? Oh, we can get a cute rabbit, like a little sculpture. Mortar and pestle. Stackable plates. Super handy. It's a shame we can't really place anything here. If you do have gaps like that and you are wanting to place something there, I sometimes get an object that doesn't actually sit on the countertop. It technically sits on the floor. I size it down with my bracket keys so it's a bit smaller, and then I use my 9 key to lift it up to put it on the shelf. This one, unfortunately, is still too tall, and I fear if I size it down, it'll just look, yeah, ridiculous. If something comes up, I'll put it up there, but I can't really fit anything that I want to fit up there at the moment. Now, dining table. What kind of dining table do we want? Do we want one with stools? That could be kind of nice and a little rustic for a bit of fun. So this could be a bench or a kitchen table. And these stools that are in base game, they're in a base game update when The Sims collaborated with CC creators. And these are designed by Hey Harry, which if you guys watch my other videos, you know I'm a big fan of Hey Harry custom content. So good. We could do a little pastel table look again with tone with the theme, as they say. Love to get like a little vase or something on here with a bit more color as well. Maybe a little bit of purple. That's a nice kitchen. Okay. So we've got our kitchen area. The entrance, maybe it needs the stonework there. I think I just had some white, what is this called? Siding. Yeah, because I feel like we might be going a little bit too hard with all the stone everywhere. Okay, we'll just leave that. I was just thinking of having a nice side table, entrance table here. Just the spot where you dump your stuff when you get home. We have one of these, and because we're waiting to get our kitchen renovated, when that happens, we won't actually have room for our hallway table anymore, our buffet. And my mom's gonna take it. And I was like, yeah, just letting you know, like it's ready to take, because we're hoping the kitchen renovation will be in the next couple of months. Actually, I think we need something more fun. Maybe this. Anyway, Mum's like, okay, I'm picking it up this weekend. And we're like, oh no, it's still got all our junk in it. So one task I have to do this weekend is clean out the entire junk hallway table. Big job. We could also have a mirror here, which I think will be nice. Maybe some black in it to tie in with the black in the frame. And I don't know what it is, but whenever I have a hallway table in The Sims, I love putting like a little stool or a little ottoman underneath so you could like sit at it. I noticed this in a lot of interior design magazines. They always like put something under there. I mean, I guess it does look nice, but I probably wouldn't have the seam line facing outwards because we're being so bougie in this house. I mean, let's be honest. If your house is this like modern and refined, you're bouging it. Absolutely. Gonna make it look a little bit more lived in with some cups around the place. One pack that's really good for your hallway table is the Everyday Clutter Kit. There's just some good things here, like a yoga mat in the corner. We did say both of these Sims are into yoga. We'll put the keys here, some pamphlet-y things. Drink bottle, yes. I don't really leave the house without a drink bottle these days. I feel like that's a very recent phenomenon that people actually take drink bottles everywhere. Oh, I haven't used these sconces before. I don't think they fully go with the house, but they are cute. These are a good light. The growing together light slaps. Maybe we have those at the entrance and we put a few lights in. Light fittings, I feel like, is something that each house can decide whether they want them or not. I also feel like we need a rug here, a welcome mat. Don't really like that one. Well, this one's nice. This one's actually really nice. I always forget about this one from Cats and Dogs. Definitely an underused, underrated item. And I think I just like that blue kind of color. I mean, that's even nice kind of just as a hallway rug. So like I said, this sim is a painter, so it would make sense to have maybe a couple of easels around the house. We could have, or even if they're not specifically into painting, they would have other creative things around the house. Like we could have a piano down the hallway. That's actually a cute idea. Standing piano, although maybe a little squishy. Keyboard fits in well. I love this retro one, kind of like a Polaroid camera retro vibe. Okay, so not only does she paint, she is also a little bit musical too. Have some cool like vintage stuff on the wall here. One of my friends, one of my older friends who was or is a great artist, she loved lots of like vintage things that she would collect and then make her own artwork from. I also thought in the bathroom it was nice to have these red tiles. They're from the new Riviera kit. Maybe we could merge two of these crumple bottom collections. That's cute. That actually works really nicely when you connect it. It goes wee, like a nice wall hanging. I don't know if I've done that before. Do that. Okay, which means we need to have an embroidery kit as well. Where's my embroidery kit at? I think I just had it and I just skipped it. Or cross stitch. Okay, so we'll have that there. I love that this box matches the wall. You have no idea. These couches are not it. I mean, they could be it in a different colorway. I'm really tempted to use this couch because it does go with the beautiful pastel colors, but it doesn't, I don't think that it really works with the paintings. Maybe in the orangey color it does. Well, obviously the green because it goes with the wall. Or do we want to go with Dream Home Decorator L-shaped couch? Because this also looks like the kind of space that would thrive with an L-shaped couch. Maybe we should actually put the TV over on this wall. Okay, I'm really in the mood for bright colors and I might have gone a little crazy here, but okay, maybe if the table isn't as bright, we can go all out with our chairs. I mean, that's quite fun. Or we match two of them. That's a little bit more reserved. But hey, let's just go all three. She's really enjoying all the colors. Actually, no, I changed my mind. I'm making two of the chairs match. I kind of wish this was olive green, to be honest. Or do we want to go like this? Let's do it like this, and then we'll have a softer rug to soften it a little bit because obviously the other side of the house is much softer. And I think that'll help tie it all in together. Oh, the spotty rug's quite cute. The clash of patterns is nice, and this, yeah, definitely goes with everything. And maybe the lighter wood to also soften it again. So I think Lindy's house should be a little bit more cluttered. You know, still in order, but just because it'll be a nice juxtaposition aside the other house. Oh, we could use this like little craft bench from Nifty Knitting, maybe. That's fun. To be honest, the first swatch was actually really nice, which means we're also going to need some knitting stuff. Can be a nice activity trolley there. Okay, we've got our nifty knitting basket there. And then if we want these on the wall, then we should make it look like they are indeed on the wall. All right, let's take a little save. Now this room is looking quite cramped. I'm thinking we should do the easel in the corner over here and maybe even this little trolley in the corner too. And then maybe this chair goes over here and then we can put a plant in the corner instead. Just think it'll look a little better that way. And maybe we'll take away the lamp on either side, put one there, and have a smaller piece of artwork on this side, like that. So this bedroom's looking pretty bland. Let's get a nice bed that goes with the downstairs area. What about bringing some purple into this room? And the purple we can then have either on the walls or incorporated into a rug. This rug is really cute from the pastel pop kit because it has some yellow in it as well, and it kind of goes with all of our colors and fun patterns down here. Purple might be a little bit much on the walls. What about a nice like eggshell kind of a color? A pink, a very light pinky, this kind of a... I really wish this wallpaper was available without the skirting on it. Oh, I also completely forgot about curtains. I mean, did we want them downstairs or just leave? Maybe we'll just do one set of curtains in the living room because I think it'll actually contribute to this room looking quite nice. Although it's not helping me with the couch situation. So perhaps we just do curtains upstairs. I love the matching eggshell color. The only thing is the wood pieces don't exactly match. So maybe we just go plain. And then I'm gonna do them right across this wall. You know, I love sheer curtains. We had sheer curtains put into our house. The only thing is I wish I did some areas with just blinds, just because of our dogs. They, like Franny, our puppy, she likes to go behind the curtains. And of course that means over time, the curtains will get dirty. So yeah, in some rooms, I feel like we would have benefited from blinds maybe. But also in saying that, like, they can be cleaned. And it's so cute when she goes behind them. So whatever. You know what, Franny? Have the curtains. Okay, so I'm holding down Alt just to fit the bed and side tables in slightly more closely than if they were just in the grid. Use some candles on one side of the bed, and then on the other side we'll have a lamp. You know what? I've decided I don't like the rug. I'm gonna do this. It's quite a different look, but I'm into it. So hopefully you guys are too. But I kind of love this artwork, and that doesn't go with the rug. Okay, maybe we just go with this. It seems like a safe option. Then we can have a little office area here. My favorite desk from Dream Home Decorator, love. Is this tablet meant to be for kids, or can this just be for anyone? Because I like that that could be a drawing tablet, but then I also feel like they need a laptop. They've got to have a gaming headset. They might have met online through gaming as well. That's so beautiful. And I like this drawing tablet next to here, so we're looking a little artsy. I'm also gonna get some line art paintings by D. Bradenmeyer, shout out. Okay, now that Kristen's house is done. Wait, did I call her Lindy for like half of this video when her name's Kristen? I don't know why, she seems like a Lindy. Now that Kristen's house is done, I'm just gonna say that's her bed. Let's now work on Jackson's house. Now, oh, and it's love day, the timing is beautiful. So Jackson, I feel like he is definitely more particular about things being neat and in order. He's not as into color, although he does like nature. Let's jump into Eco Lifestyle Filter. I feel like I'm saying let's jump into. I think that's the phrase of today's video. Oh, canvases. I forgot about these really nice Eco Lifestyle canvases. I particularly like them sized down a smidge. Let's have them in this room as like paintings that she's been working on. Now, is there anything, like any items that we really want and need for his job to be an eco-innovator? I mean, I'm trying to remember with that job, like where you get the smog machine, I think that's more like you work at a desk. I don't think you actually use all of the other items, although I can't fully remember. It probably would be wise to have like maybe a recycling machine over here, which I know might seem a little strange aesthetically, but you know, he's got to have his stuff. He's got to have his hobbies. And actually, we could use Dream Home Decorator, a couple of things from here, because I feel like it could kind of go with this career. Now, where do we want his office to be? Because we could do it upstairs again in the bedroom, but I want it to be a little bit different to the other house. So why don't we make this into like an office lounge room setup? I really like this desk. I think that's cool. This is very like interior designer looking, isn't it? I just like that it's got like the blueprint on it, I suppose. So that's kind of the vibe I was going for, but we'll come back to that. Let's just focus on the kitchen first. Maybe I'm complicating things. And yeah, I just feel like this house should be much more simple, clean, in order, all of that good stuff. Now, do we want to go with the gray or the actual all black kitchen? I like the gray because there's a lot of different tones of gray in this rock. I know some of you guys just love the black. Why don't we do black upper, so we'll go like a two-tone kitchen, and we'll do the lower as the gray. So yeah, we're meeting in the middle, okay? So we've got our shelves that go across like this. I think we were doing a half shelf up here, and then I love this shelf over on this side. Wait, is that what we did in the other house? Oh no, we did a full shelf here, yeah. Because otherwise this left-hand shelf is just going to Mr. Nowhere. I like that. Whenever I'm working on the same house into the same house over and over again, I'm constantly flying between both houses and like grabbing the different items. Okay, now what kind of things would you have? Oh, rice cooker. Rice cookers are like the best thing ever. Life is not complete without a rice cooker. Let's put No, actually, she'll be the tea drinker. He can be the coffee drinker with this spanking new coffee machine. Let's make it red. Heck yes. Need a bin. I don't think I put a smoke alarm in this house. Safety first, everybody. I'm just gonna hide it. As long as it works, that's all that matters. Oh my gosh, and I forgot about the cat. You guys would have been like yelling at me, what about the cat deli? I'm so sorry. One thing I really like that I rarely do is having it matte for the food bowls in The Sims. Oh, I did have a bowl over here. Look, I had one thing. Okay, so this can be the cat's little feeding spot. You can have your 2 bowls here. Yay, technically that would be a water bowl and a food bowl. And then we're gonna need like a couple of cat things. What about this pool cat tree? Love. Or do we want like an actual, I don't know. I've never had a cat. I'm not really sure what cats like the most. We could do, I mean, it's right near the stairs. Are cats like dogs? Like they wanna be close to the window and look out? Probably. Maybe we don't have, oh gosh, this has really thrown a spanner in the works. Let's just do a little cat scratching post. We'll keep it simple, all right? Simple is good. The cat would definitely want to get into this box and unravel all of the yarn balls. And then we can have like a cat toy. Let's pop it there. All right, and then the last thing a cat would need is kitty litter. Kitty litter. Would that be okay just out here? No, the cat can't get to it. It has to be inside. That is slightly unfortunate. Upstairs, maybe? What if I just put it here? Maybe the cat can get outside with a little cat door. Do we have any modern pet doors? We don't. We still have these country ones. Well, if we're gonna have room for a cat door up here, which we absolutely have to do that because we love our cat. We'll just have to move that across. I'll put one of these pictures over here, so there'll be 3 over here instead. Okay. I cannot believe we forgot about the cat. That is terrible. Nervous laughter. All right, so this is going to be slightly different because we're going to put a small table for the dining table in here. Jackson just doesn't really care for entertaining visitors. So he's happy with a little table for himself and of course Kristen. Actually, glass dining tables are not my fave. They're so hard to keep clean if you're someone like me who isn't good at keeping stuff clean. Oh damn, that has glass on it. So I'm always like anti that idea, I suppose. We could still have a table here with just 2 chairs, like, or 3 chairs. It does still work. Maybe we could do a little bit of orange. Or would he prefer blue? Nah, let's have we need just a little sneak of color. Although he said we already said he's not into much color. So we've got to stick to the character profile. I feel like a clock would be tremendous in this spot. Yes. Oh, she's good. You know what? We need more clocks in the game. We have not had a clock since, to be fair, we did have one in Cottage Living. But I think it's fair to say we don't get too many clocks. I think this clock is just too exciting for him, so we're gonna have just more of a, dare I say, boring clock. People love a rug in the kitchen, I've learned recently. He doesn't want tassels on his rug. He wants just like, oh, I like the idea of this in that room because it fits the shape of the room perfectly. He's happy to have a plain rug in here. Oh my gosh, no wonder Kristen can't live here. She's like, it's so dark and bland. But it's what Jackson likes. But Kristen got Jackson these cool like frames from when they went traveling or something like that. And he does actually like those because it reminds him of something he did practically. And I think we should have a bookshelf in this house because we don't actually have a bookshelf in the other one. Let's do the really nice bookshelves that came with growing together. And I actually really love these in the white swatch just because we have this nice metal element on them. Can we actually put them over here? Because it's a bit much to like walk into a house and be like, bam, bookshelf. I mean, it's going to be very subtle, but I'm just moving the door across. I don't think many people will notice. Just don't tell anyone. That's a nice thing, I think. Perhaps this could be a feature wall then. Yes, let's turn this into a feature wall. I love this herringbone pattern. I think that is just such a gorgeous wallpaper. So let's have that here. And maybe we can just put something practical and simple on the wall because he's very well organized. Jackson is like the type of man who will wipe down his phone every night with a sanitizer cloth. Like he's very organized, he's neat, he likes to keep the place clean. So he's just gonna be organized and have one of these at the door. Ooh, and we should also have a matching mat. You know, they got them both on sale. Love that. And we did establish that he does like nature. So a few plants here and there. or a win. Sconce light, yes. We will do a sconce light here and there. Maybe he has an aquarium. Although I don't know if an environment lover would want an aquarium in their house. Unless it's like to save the fish. No, maybe not. Oh, a bike. Yes, because he is worried about emissions into the atmosphere, especially if he's making like a smog machine. So he has a bike to get around on. Isn't that great? I really would love to have a bike that can be wall mounted, kind of like in the background of Seinfeld at Jerry's house. And then he'll have a couple of inspirational quotes on the wall. I also feel like we should have just a little plant in the middle of this table. It just feels bare, and a really small one that is so handy just because of its size is this one from, is it the Blooming Rooms kit, I think it's called? Super cute. Just look at that. Just a little delight on the table. You just can't go wrong with that. Okay, now we're moving into the living room. Honestly, I could see Jackson being a little bit more experimental here and getting a bright rug. He's really feeling like he's ready for a splash of color in this room. I think my plan is to have the desk on this wall and then, even though this rug fits the room perfectly, I don't know if it's gonna fit like the orientation of the room very well. Oh, I love this couch from the Book Nook kit. Very surprising this is from the Book Nook kit. Or maybe we could go something like this couch because it's just like simple and nice. It's very comfy though. Yeah, you know what? Let's ditch the rug and we're gonna go with this chair. Struggling with the orientation of this room, not gonna lie. This is what we'll do. We'll do the little mounted TV like this, the nice couch with a nice rug. Oh, that's a beautiful color. And then we need some kind of little table. Yeah, that's nice. With a gaming console. Ooh, let's also have a robo vacuum because like we said, he's neat. Do they actually work or do they just get stuck all the time? Because I've been interested in the Dyson one, but it's so expensive. You wouldn't want to get it unless you know it's gonna work. I get an iPad. Ooh, even better. Oh, Sketchpad. Sketchpad should be in the other house. Let's put that on the table. The Lablet can be in here. Also, I just realized that neither of these houses apparently have any heating or cooling. So let's add a thermostat. Took me about 10 years to find a console for some reason. Not sure why. He'd probably do something like this and then have like the console behind the chair. Oh, actually the gaming console fits underneath the TV. How good is that? Amazing. Then we don't need this. We can put like a big, beautiful lamp. Oh, that's a cool lamp. Haven't seen this one before. That's from the new party kit. That's very nice. We could have a nice plant wall over here too. So it's a very simple but very nice, organized setup. And just like a mug and a headset. It will definitely do this stereo sitting on the desk. Maybe a gamer seat. I'm personally not a fan of gamer seats. I know a lot of people find them really comfortable and like the look of them, but just not for me. I think the look is where I'm not a big fan. Okay, got the nice computer there. Whoa, and it's white. No, it's too much. That's more the setup they're into. And maybe a couple of game or movie posters. This is called Bob Pancakes, a movie about a common man whose life has a dark secret. Okay, so that's our little lounge room. Beautiful. I think we need more plants. We need Blooming Rooms kit with like a hanging plant somewhere, maybe behind the couch, and maybe this behind the couch too, or just like over here. Maybe we get rid of that sconce, or maybe we leave the sconce. We put this on an angle in the corner because that looks gorgeous. That actually does look really nice as a corner piece, and then we have a plant next to it. But then I was thinking also maybe even this item behind the couch. I don't know if maybe we've just got too much going on here, but like we've got this room here. This was such a good kit. Like I recommend this one. And then we'll just have some fun plants on here. Oh, they can have matching like character flowers. Is there a cat one? There's a dog one. Is this meant to be a cat maybe? Let's pretend that's Cinnamon. And then this little one. I like that. Okay, that's very nice. I feel like, no, we don't need a camper table. For a second I was like, I feel like we need a camping table and we do not need one. I think we do have room for another sideboard here. Oh, actually, we don't have a sideboard yet. I hope the Sims can use the bin there. It's really just another excuse for a plant. He likes his plants, okay? All right, going upstairs, the bedroom. Let us take this herringbone pattern upstairs as well. Oh, although we already have this, so I'm not sure if the herringbone really goes. Let's just go with white on this wall. Keep it simple because that's Jackson's style. And then I think he just wants like a really simple bed like this. Dunsky's. He would definitely go like a matching side table, but he wants it to be practical. So we have to be able to put stuff in it. Can we get a matching table? Okay, it's not, no, that's not right. Jackson would never buy this. Okay, I'm getting way too into these Sim characters, but I feel like I know him. I'm being parasocial with my Sim, which is weird. Okay, let's do the drawers. He would do drawers. It came with the bed. One set deal. He has his lamps on either side, basic picture on the wall, and then we need a rug. The rug's going to be orange. I love this, but he's not gonna do tassels. No tassels. I would do tassels, but Jackson would never. Okay, why don't we just do this rug? People really love to dislike the base game rugs. Actually, I think this is better. A lot of the base game rugs are very good. A lot of the base game stuff is still very good. You know what really organized people have? They have an ottoman at the end of their bed. Don't know how they do it, but they do. They also have mirrors. Okay, we need some curtains up in here. The wood doesn't really match the flooring. Slight bummer. Let's also get a chair up here. That's a nice chair. I like that chair. That is a nice chair. And a plant. You know what that means, you guys? That means we are finished. Wow. Just like that. So let's do the grand tour. So here are our beautiful houses. Jackson and Kristen are very much in love. They are married, but they're both folks who love their personal space. You know, they're introverts. So that's the front, and this is the back. Okay, let's go into the first house. Kristen's house has a lot of white, and she loves her color. And you can see that as soon as you walk through the front door with her beautiful bright artwork. Oh, I forgot about the ceilings. Dang, ceiling paints. No, I love this ceiling paint. Okay, it's all right, I fixed it. All right, so this is then our kitchen and dining area, which I think we've made the right decision for this floor plan. It's actually looking really good. Obviously, we have a little something for our cats. But yeah, I like this stone and the colors in this kitchen. I don't think we've ever done the green and the mauve color palette. So that looks actually really good. And then I love it from this angle. That is a glitch. Okay, that tile is painted, just so you know. Out here, we've got some yoga things, beautiful tiles, a nice little chair. I do love that chair from high school years. Oh, I really like this house. It's so warm and cozy. We've got a lovely bathroom with some color. Again, earthy colors, but then there's also pastel colors and some bright colors over here in the lounge room. So that's a little bit of fun, isn't it? We love that little craft area. We go outside, little kitty food spot. This is where some towels are, planter. And then of course the gorgeous pool they share. I mean, so good. A lot of this is very bougie, you know. The hot tub, the seating area with the campfire. Then if we go upstairs, we have the bedroom. Very bright, light, colorful, a nice work area with paintings on the wall or sketches. Got everything you need here. Little cat door to get out to the kitty litter box. Nice privacy screen, candle making station, and it's nice. If this were a real apartment, you'd get the best cross breeze potentially from having two doors on either side. Another painting spot, lounge. And the best part, let's go across our bridge. Whee! Okay, how good. All right, so now we're in the other bedroom. Jackson's room is still bright and light, but with more contrast. And this is more simple. He goes telescope, workout spot, wardrobe, mirror, just some greenery on this balcony and a spot to sit. Could put more skill building items there. And then we go downstairs. Well, we're under the staircase. I've just gone to the front door. I love these shelves. Honestly, I didn't really put anything on them though. But nice shelves. And then a lovely simple kitchen area that I also forgot to put anything on the shelves. Why did I forget that? Oh well, I'll put some things on there before I upload it. But yeah, pretty nice kitchen, little dining spot. I'm just curious to hear Nice meditation space. Which house you guys would rather live in? So comment down below which you would rather live in. Got our bike spot, nice office, gaming area, and also TV. Lots of planters. Our recycling machine, and then of course, the gorgeous pool area. And then round this side is outdoor entertaining if they ever want to entertain, and a barbecue area. And that, you guys, is the final build. I'm just upset that we didn't actually see where the Sims are. Oh, they're all the way out here. Okay, I was actually wanting them to be walking around in their houses because I know some of you guys really like that. Hey, Cinnamon, so beautiful. And she's off to do some cross stitching. Yes, Kristen. Kristen looks amazing in her house, actually. She fits right in. Even her sweater matches, you know, the cushions and the couch. That's beautiful. And then this is Jackson Gaming. Which house would you pick, you guys? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you very much to Disney Dreamlight Valley for sponsoring this video as well. Make sure to check out Disney Dreamlight Valley with my link in the description down below. There are so many new updates always to the game, and I'm so excited that there is a brand new update as of I think yesterday, so I'm excited to play it. As always, thank you so much to my amazing members for supporting this channel. I hope you guys are enjoying the bonus videos each week and the emotes. Anyway, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you're on the world, and I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Da-da!